Okay, today we've got a replay of Squashed8ball from Valhalla Gamer, and I've had the kind offer from Juan Tuerca, who is also from Valhalla Gamer, to commentate this replay. So here we go, over to you, Juan.
Thank you very much, Zeon. Yes, as you said, Squashed8ball pulling off one of those games that don't happen every day. When you get a tank pulling up into the 8,000 to 9,000 damage range as the battle is about to start. It's Squashed8ball. He's driving his T30, a tier 9, and let's just say this is a bit of magic. This is the best bit of tanking I've seen from anyone in Valhalla Gamer. He starts out on Mines. Mines is the map. Both teams running a pretty even lineup. 3 tier 9s. Down at the bottom end, we've got a couple of scouts down at the 6 and 7. Of course, those guys will be wondering how they're going to contribute to this match. But yeah, the guy we're after, it's Squashed8ball. And he has one for the ages here. Let's just watch, settle in, and see just how he pulls this one out. I won't get into too much detail about how many kills he's going to get, but if you're watching, strap yourself into that favourite chair of yours, grab a drink or two, because this one is worth watching. Straight up in front of him, we see we've got a couple of enemy tanks. That'd be a Jag Tiger, but the interest is in the tanks over there on the other side of the map. Who he's shooting at, he's tracked the fella, but no damage. He decides discretion's the better part of valor, pulls back, doesn't want to take the return fire, and let's see if he can't get into a kill here. Of course, the T30, one of those big American brutes, heavy turret. The body, a little bit more able to be penned by tanks, but of course when you get up to 9 and 10 it doesn't really matter. The guns are absolutely brutal, and given the right angle and the right shell, they'll get through anything. As he looks to finish this guy off, and 1 is the count. 89 points puts him on the board. It's 1 the team score, 2 to the greens, 1 to the reds. Squashed8ball with 1. How many is he going to get? That is the question. Let me tell you, it's quite a number as he's searching and waiting for that second guy to come back out. The Type 61, tier 9, and he's sniffing out. He's coming, take the shot. He's left him with 8%. You can't do that. You've got to finish. Don't play with your food, 8ball. It's going to get stolen. You just know it's going to get stolen. There's a few greens over on that side of the island. He's looking. He knows you're over here, and he is not going to come back out as the rest of the team roll in. Oh, a crit. You've let yourself down. You need to finish. Stolen. You'll look back at the end of this match and think what could have been if you finished that kill off. But on we go. On to the next pack. Jag Tiger, T34. But behind him, tank destroyers galore. Look at them, as far as the eye can see. I would go so far as to say we have a plethora of tank destroyers just waiting for you to make one wrong move. And if you backed up any further, then I think T25 may have a go. But no. What are you going to do? This is tricky. Oh, hello, the T25 too, through the gap in the rock. As the teammates are appealing, Squashed8ball, fall back. You're stealing too many kills. 2 is the count. As the AMX getting a little bit adventurous and pays heavily. T34 is next in his sights. Can't quite see him through the rock. Oh, there's the shot. Oh, wham, 5-5-2. How do you like that? Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. That's 3. 3 down. The team score is 8-5, but there is a lot of action on the cap. There's a lot of tanks rolling around on the cap. Most of the heavy action is over there. But Squashed is just picking them off down here at center line. The map is Mines. The player is Squashed8ball, and he is going to have a field day. We know that. We know this is a replay. We know he has a cracker. But for those of you that haven't spoken to anyone or seen the score, wait and watch. It's not the biggest score ever, like I'll be the first to say. I've seen guys in these matches pull out 10, 12,000 damage, but this is the best we've seen from one of the guys rolling in Valhalla Gamer. And we're a fledgling clan. We make no bones about that. We're just finding our feet in the game, but as long as Squashed is pulling out numbers like this, he is a first team pick every time. Rolling over the hill, having a bit of a look. We know there's a bit of action back on the cap, but it's stalled. Team scored 9-10. And hello, what do we see over there? It's the Roomba, the magic little vacuum cleaner, and he's coming down off the cap, off the spawn, I should say, to try and clean up. But little does he know that Squashed has got him sighted up as the team falls to 9-11. They had a good lead going early on, but they've let it slide. You'd have to wonder. You know he's going to have a good game, but is it going to be from a win or a loss? A winning or a losing standpoint? As he waits for the Borsig to show his ugly little face again. Come out, come out. He's lost patience. He can't sit and wait for that Borsig. Hunting he will go. And this is where the action is. Tiger 1, IS3, T28. They're all over here as the T71 has decided to follow him up. There's only 2 left. What has happened? What's his teammates, plural, what have they done? The T28's getting eaten alive. He's finding himself in a world of pain. You just can't be sitting out all on your own on the cap like that with no support. But when everyone's dead and the only support is 8ball up on the hill, what can you do? You can count on him to pick him off. Did you see that shot? The Tiger 1. Bang. Money for old rope. 4 kills down, 4 kills left. Can he get... Well, teammate just went bang. They're all his if he can get them. They're all his. They are all for the taking. Where did that T71? Don't drive off the edge and track yourself. Oh, in the mouth stuff there. All would have been out the window as he bounces. It all would have been over if he jumped off that hill, got tracked, nose down. Just would have got picked off, and the T71 shows himself. There he is, you sneaky little bugger. He wants him. He needs him. How can he get him? It's a fast little tank. Short of bad driving from the T71, he shouldn't get this kill. And look at the cap continue. Oh, 58 becomes 30. That tells me someone's a little bit greedy. They had the cap. They should have finished it. T71, 734. See you later. Go and have an early shower, mate. The Squashed 8-ball train continues to roll on. It is 3-1. Someone else has come a-sniffing. The Borsig. He wants revenge for that early shot, but he shot early. And he goes at 396. 8-ball. 6 down. 2 to go. They've left the cap. That's all we know. They had the cap. Greedy, greedy, greedy. If you've got it, winning is everything. If you've got it, just stay with it and take it. Don't get greedy and come looking for a guy who's on 6 kills. Because that tells you, number 1, he knows how to use his tank. You don't get 6 kills without taking a bit of damage, but it tells you he knows how to angle his tank. He knows how to use his armor. He knows how to stay hulled down. And he knows how to dish the hurt. And he is going a-looking for these last 2 tanks. The T28 and the IS3. And here's the encounter. The 28 begins to crest. The IS3 probably would have been the better shot to take then. Leave yourself one-on-one against a tank destroyer, a slow tank destroyer. But instead, he bounced the shot, and now the T28 is waiting, and the IS3 is going to round him up. How good can this match be, ladies and gentlemen? Start taking your bets now. Can he go 7? Will he stop at 6? 7. It's 7. It's one-on-one. It's one-on-one between the T30 and the IS3. Oh, rash decision to run. He's going to leave him his back. Is he going to take a hit? He's spotted. There goes the light bulb. But gets clean away. Get out of there. It's a smart move. Get out. Let the view reset. You weren't in a position where you were going to find yourself hulled down. And the IS3, he loves nothing better than to go toe-to-toe, strap on the 12-ounce gloves, and punch on. So let's get away. Let's introduce an element of mystery back into the match. And unless I'm mistaken, let's head for the cap. But 8ball's no dummy. He knows the second he sits into the cap, the enemy knows where he is. And that's the last thing you want, one-on-one. You want to be the man that dictates the encounter. You want to spot first. You want that spot to be with your gun pointing at the enemy tank. As he does a little bit of fence work, has me thinking he must have a brother, cousin, uncle in the fence business, drumming up a little bit of business for him here at Mines. Hiding behind the building here. A couple more fences go down. In behind the Tiger 1. Where are you, AS3? Where are you? Come out and play. The waiting game. It's the toughest part of the stunt game, according to old Rob Sitch. But here in the tank game, it's the tension, it's the stress. It's 4 minutes 35 to go. It's 7 kills, and it's Squashed8ball having the game of his life. Tier 9 T30 is the tank, and there is the IS3. Thank goodness he's in front of him. That's exactly what we want. A little bit of an armor angle, and there comes the shot. Boom! 736, 49% damage. Oh boy, heart in the mouth stuff for Squashed8ball. You could bet the old ring would be puckering here. Sphincter winkling. 51% of damage to the E's critted him. What did he crit? We don't know. But all we know is it didn't produce any damage. Yeah, I know you don't like the crit 8ball, but if it was the gunner, you'd be happy about it because it could just save you. If it was the driver, it's going to stop that guy spinning on you so well if the encounter gets close and hot and personal. But bad move by the IS3. He's moved into cap. He's going to have his back turned. Get in there, take it. 764, 8ball, 8 kills. Unless I'm mistaken, that is 8,690 damage. Congratulations. Take a bow. Juan Tuerca signing out.